2 versus Joey. We've got a really powerful big blue hand. Artifact mana. Let's see if we can hit a Moxen off this probe. That would be top tier. Okay, so it looks like it's Matt's Renin 6 deck. Has a Force of Will. No fast mana. Has a Pyroblast as well. We did not hit our... I'm just going to go fetch up that snow-covered island. Although it'll make it so we can't play an Oko right away. It will let us play the other ones. Yeah, it's a little absurd for sure. So our opponent's just gonna hold up Pyroblast here. Let's start with Ponder. I don't think I want to hold it for Force, so if opponent Pyroblast this, I guess it's not great for us either. But we'll follow up with top Time Walk. So Ancestral. I certainly want that. This is actually a fine order too. Well, I guess I would rather have the Mox. It depends, I guess, if opponent forces here or not. That might have been a slightly missequencing. No, we're not gonna ever need that Mox. I don't know if opponent would counter this Time Walk. If they do, all we need is a blue card to push in this Ancestral. So they are going to just force. They're going to force pitching Gush my Time Walk. That's fine. I am okay with that. That will be allowed to happen for sure. We're not going to, obviously not going to jam our Ancestral into their Pyroblast, so we're just going to spin and then pass. If opponent hits a Mox in here and steals our Soul Ring, we're going to be fairly unhappy, but... We're going to try to see if we can find a blue card here. We did not find a blue card, but we found a Yawgmoth's Will. I don't know. I think I would have blasted the walk as well. It's pretty hard for them to hold up blast. I think it's a pretty reasonable spot for them to just blast walk. Yeah, we're going to order it like this and then draw into it. Our next turn should be sweet. They can't Pyroblast Yawgmoth's Will either. So if they like play Renin 6 here, it's insane for us. Do they have like an end of turn Ancestral? No, they just fetched a Tropical Island. Are they just jamming Renin 6? Yeah, I'm not 100% on this sequencing, but it feels good for us, I think. We're going to untap, play our Mox, play Ancestral, and then Yawg Will. Conveniently, our Mox taps for black mana. So that's always good. Yep, absolutely true. See how this goes. I guess I don't need to play the Jet first. This looks pretty powerful. Sure. Hit an Emery. Let's start with play this fetched land, Ancestral, and see if we can't hit some more Moxen. We don't want to Emery during our Yogg-Will turn, is another thing we should definitely be noting. I'm going to start fetching other colors of mana, I think. Seeing as a Wasteland's going to hit Artillerian first. Not target them, let's target us. So we can't play this Astrolabe because we already used our Snow Covered. But we've got plenty of blue mana, and we can actually play our Oko. So let's do that. I think I'm willing to forego the Ponder to get our Oko down. I don't know if it's worthwhile to turn our top into an Elk to kill the Renin 6. We don't have super amount of actions. I actually think I might do it though. I actually think I like it. Yeah, let's go to our next turn. Holy shit. This deck is so sick. I guess we should start with Astrolabing off our snow mana here. Yeah, I don't think we could ever lose this game from this point, so I could try though. I guess I should fetch more basic islands instead. I don't know. Maybe I should hold that so that I have Force of Will, but I don't think I care about that. I don't really know if it matters what we choose to do. Every food I make is an extra 2 mana. So I can probably spin Urza a couple times there as well. I could just keep up Hardcast Force. I can do actually anything I wanted. I definitely don't think I sequenced that very well, but I don't know if I thought about it very much either. I should do better. I'm streaming for all of these awesome viewers. Hello, awesome viewers. Alright, so yeah, I think opponent should have swapped their sequencing around as well. I'm gonna bring in this Trinisphere. I don't really know if it's supposed to be in our deck, but it's something I wanted to try. I also think a Sorcerer's Spyglass is in order. And what is like? What do you play, Matt? You're on like Pulverizes and stuff? Is that what's going on? Don't think we need EEs. I guess we... Shattering Sprees. Yo, look at those bits. Look at those bits. Sprees, Pulverizes. And then your like 2-drop threat is like Tarmogoyf and Brennan 6. Yeah, I don't think we want Engineered Explosives. Let's try running this through. You're on how many DACs? 1 DAC? Probably don't need a Blightsteel Colossus. 2 DAC, yeah. What if we drop Tinker, Blightsteel? Well, we can keep Tinker if we really want. What if we just Tinker Trinisphere? Maybe this... Oh, I don't know if this Walking Ballista adds anything. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Maybe we just want the other Needle. Needles aren't great against Spree, but... I don't know, let's try something like this. Yeah, I haven't really talked about it. I've been pretty focused on Eternal Weekend. This is like a really bad like Bolas' Citadel deck, Alien. I think it's like Ooh, it's not great. I think this is actually a pretty okay keep against Rug. We have a blue card to pitch to this Force of Will. We get to fetch a basic. This is fine. Yeah, I know. I'm like leaving the country in like 16 days or something, and then I am not very prepared. Just in general, not very prepared about most things right now. This can be a raw Tarmogoyf. Yeah, that's fine. It's just an elk, so opponent's down to 3 cards in hand, so that's pretty good for us as well. I'd like to start with just getting this Astrolabe into play. I guess opponent doesn't have Wasteland in their deck if they're playing Matt's version. It's not really something I thought about. Yeah. I mean, you could play Wasteland instead of Mystic Sanctuary, but Mystic Sanctuary is a pretty powerful Magic the Gathering card. So probably you don't want to do that. We don't have any fast mana, which is annoying. Pretty much have to force a 3-drop walker here no matter what. Yeah, like that one. They hit us with a forced backup on this. It's not ideal. You're a good guy. I appreciate that. So we didn't hit. Didn't hit a fast mana. So I think I'm gonna ponder with the ability to fetch away. Oh boy. Yeah, this isn't what we want. We just want the ability to play our spells. I don't even want any of those. Like I could see wanting Demonic Tutor, but I don't really think I want Demonic Tutor right now. Emery. Emery I can't actually cast. I guess we're gonna play another Astrolabe. Could have fetched a non-basic there and used our Astrolabe, but I don't know. Maybe it's better to fetch a non-basic there. I don't know if our opponent has Wastelands, I guess. Kava, thanks for the follow. So if our opponent jams like Jace here, we're sad. Oko, we're still pretty sad. Narset, we're not that sad. Especially because we're going to get attacked and probably just kill this Narset. I guess if opponent finds a Pyroblast, we'll be pretty sad. They found a Mental Misstep, which is not a Pyroblast, so we're less sad. Though if our opponent's last card is a Pyroblast and they deliberately tapped to make it look like that, certainly not good for the home team. Whoa, hello. Hello. So we could play Emery as bait to the Pyroblast. And then slam either Urza or Oko. Probably Urza. Though Oko would kill Narset, which is a pretty big game. See if opponent has any thoughts about this Emery. Nothing on the Emery. I think I'm willing to put the Oko in to see if we can like stop that person from getting a card. I think they have Pyroblasts. But I think Urza will probably be more powerful than the Oko. And I am not saying that with confidence, I can tell you that much. So that resolved. I'm going to go and try to kill the Narset. They could have Lightning Bolt. They could have Lightning Bolt. But that would prevent our Oko from just dying to Tarmogoyf. So... Alright, Narset looks like she's dead, so that's good. Yeah, let's just go to the next turn, see what happens. Preordain. Bye, Alien. Thanks for the biddies. This is a normal time for me to stream, so don't really know if that's possible. You can always check out YouTube, though. Opponent went top bottom, so they at least found something that interests them. Pyroblast on Oko, that makes sense. So I think we can just take 5. We do have to be a little wary of our own mana crypt. You're right, it's weird. It seems like there are other time zones. I don't really understand. I actually think we don't want to take 5. The way my mana crypts go. I think I'm actually just okay with a block here. We know opponent has Mental Misstep in hand. Lost a flip. Found an Oko. Okay, that's really good. Let's definitely just start by let's start by getting this Urza into play, and then we can Oko off of the remaining things. So I'll grab that tropical island and go Oko. Wow, this deck is sick. You're an elk. No, you're an elk. I'm just not going to attack here, not leave them any room to, like, Pyroblast or anything. We're going to win this game the longer it goes. Well, if we lose our next flip, we could always bolt and die. But I would think the longer this game goes, the better shot we have of winning. Though I can always just exchange this or turn it into an elk. All of these things work for me. Though note, whenever we change an artifact into an elk, our construct does get smaller. Do I mind trading, or would I rather just block? I would rather just trade. I don't want my Urza to get bolted, or don't want my Urza to get Renin 6 is what I don't want to happen. If I block with Urza and opponent plays Renin 6 and kills my Urza, that would be a really big problem. Alright, opponent has no plays. Hoping that our Mana Crypt is a jerk. Our Mana Crypt is of course a jerk. Is of course a jerk. So let's just get this Mana Crypt. No, I'd rather have a 3/3, I think, than give them a Mana Crypt. Also, there needs to be a creature opponent controls to switch with, so... let's just play out our hand here, because the needle will grow our construct. We actually have Time Vault Key in the yard for our Emery, so if we can just not die to Lightning Bolt, we'll be in good shape. Which Planeswalker do we name off this Pithing Needle, though? So Matt had 2 Dax, 2 Wrens, 1 Jace. I guess it's just Dak Faden. We get to attack for 7, actually. We're not even going to be able to have time to get the Manifold Key out. So the Mystic Sanctuary actually looks pretty good right now with the Ancestral in the yard and 3 lands in play. So maybe Mystic Sanctuary is something we could do. Oh no. What is this? Fetch to assert dominance. Okay, please don't bolt me. Opponent's actually just dead on board. We just turn our Astrolabe into a 3/3 and attack, which is kind of nuts. Or upgrade our Emery into a 3/3. Oh no. Mystical Tutor for Lightning Bolt, preordained into Lightning Bolt. Not like this. Not like this. You don't have it. You don't have it. You just drew Mystical Tutor, and you have Mental Misstep in hand. You know, all right. They're not. They don't think that we can stand up an elk. I understand, but we will be standing up an elk. I should totally do that instead. That sounds like way more fun. So if I stand up a Astrolabe, this becomes a 2/2. So it's 3, 6, 8, 9, 10 exactly. Opponent could have a counter spell, so I think I'd rather just attack for lethal. I guess I can stand up this and still be able to Yogwill after. I mean, yes, taking infinite turns is fun. Agreed. I have exact lethal though. We should do it. We should use it. I guess they could have Pyroblast or something. But they would have probably used Pyroblast, so. Alright, so deck looked good there. Man, I punted that first round too. Certainly have some powerful options. And I definitely have a lot of room to work on sequencing. I think if I had played some of the modern Urza deck, I would have a little better grasp on the interactions between Urza, Oko, and Emery.